Welcome, Taurus. This is going to be your How Do They Feel About You reading for March 1st to the 14th. Let's see what's coming through. Hi, everybody. Make sure you're tapping that like screen. And of course, thank you so much for all your support. Make sure you're following all of my social media so that you do not miss a thing. If you're looking for daily positivity, please also follow the community section here on YouTube, as well as on Instagram, Miss Edie Tarot. And if you're not following us on YouTube, you should be. And make sure you're also joining us on TikTok. So I'm live on both at the same time. So thank you guys for hanging out with us and your patience. And I just want to also say that since there are so many people impersonating me on all platforms, I will no longer be responding anywhere outside of my website. So make sure you're following, join our email list, as well as getting the support you need. There, if you're struggling with mental health, use the link called Code Purple in the bio to connect with professional resources. We have put that together for you as an available reference. Okay, I'm not a doctor, not a therapist, but I'm just here to help you through a little guidance. So let's see what your person feels about you. Well, could be dealing with a Scorpio. We do have death energy here. So we do have transformations, endings, and beginnings, big changes with the heartbreak here. Your person may feel like they're a little bit alone here, or they're going through some changes that are causing some heartbreak. Some of you could be dealing with grief, loss, not an actual upcoming one, but there could just be situations that you're shedding, things that are just no longer the way they used to be. And that's causing these shifts. Three of Swords, your person may be feeling a little heartbroken. Maybe something happened. Maybe something was said. You are also different. There is a change. There's a big shift, change. Some of you, it could have been a karmic situation, could have been a little deception with that devil energy. I never like to give him credit, but at the same time, whatever this was breaking some kind of karma, breaking some kind of circumstance that is causing this disappointment, this sadness, or whatever this heartbreak was. Karmic situations teach us painful lessons. There was a lesson here for you that you needed to learn. Some of you could be ending a marriage. Some of you could be breaking up with a really narcissistic type of person, ending something that was really difficult. Now, for some others, this person is heartbroken and feeling really strongly tied to you. There is a chain. There is a bond. There is something that is pulling them. You may be at a distance from each other. So this person may be feeling like you're really angry with them. They may not know how to fix the situation if there was a sudden ending. Two of Wands, making a choice. Maybe some of you are choosing something else. Maybe some of you, there could have been other circumstances, not necessarily other people, but there could have been other commitments that took priority. So we do have this chance of choice here. Chance of choice. Choice, chance. Why do I feel like some of you are flipping a coin almost? Like you gotta flip your perspective. Some of them may be seeing you as going through a really difficult time. Some of you could be dealing with a really bad marriage or some kind of separation. There is a process here where you're choosing a new direction. Some of you may have had some kind of contract that didn't go the way you wanted. So this person is like involved in some kind of way where they're sort of keeping distance, keeping space, honoring that for you. Very intense energy, which has been really heavy for everybody, but there is something here that you are releasing, and there may also be a very negative mindset, a very negative circumstance that is causing a lot of burdens. Maybe you've been dealing with a lot of burdens external to that. This person does want to come towards you. They do want to move towards you quickly, passionately. Also, I do want to say, just be careful with conversations too, Taurus. You know what I mean? You just got to make sure that you're expressing things. Some of you are choosing something, and this person may be coming towards you, wanting to express something, wanting to have that passionate connection. Maybe, again, wanting to see you. Ace of Wands, wanting to give you some kind of big energy, but also combined with the truth, okay? So just be careful again. Words hurt. There may be some choice words expressed. There may be a need to also learn how to communicate clearly and maybe in a way that is less degrading. I don't know why that came that way, but there's some kind of truth, new beginning, and choices. A lot of choices. You guys may also be Aries or Taurus cuspers because we have the same two cards. You both may be choosing to move towards each other. You both may be choosing to, someone could be like separating from a situation and then coming towards you quickly. Some of them may be wanting to have that circumstance, but travel is definitely involved. Some of you, it's a relocation. Maybe you're talking about moving into a new place, moving into a new direction, moving into a different space altogether. And there's a lot of problems, with this circumstance that has been causing this toxic cycle that is needing to end here, because we do have a decision. Some of you may be choosing between another person, like two people, or you are choosing between some other circumstance that is influencing this. I shuffled. And it's very similar to the Aries reading. So I feel like you're either dealing with an Aries, check where your Mars is. Mars is Mars is doing some fun stuff, guys. Like I said, keep your tempers in check. I almost said temper tantrum. So just be careful with overreacting. Just be careful with how you say and what you say in an angered or upset or aggressive sort of type of situation. Sometimes we just get triggered by something and then we let it go. So just be careful how you let that steam out, because for some of you, this could be okay. Like, I feel like it's like someone just wants to be right. Now, you could be moving in different directions because you don't care. You just want to have your way. But others of you, this could be something coming towards each other. So just make sure this isn't like a clash of the titans, okay? So I feel like this person and you can go tit for tat, but it's this need for you to maybe have a more positive expression. Again, very strong, passionate energies, very definitively Taurus, you know how to cut it. You know how to tell them. And I think like there's something here about trusting your intuition. You want to be right. You want to say it how it is. But there's this element too where you guys are both making these big decisions on how to have this victory, how to move towards each other, relocating again, but having this victory in this situation. This person and you may have been dealing with a toxic cycle. If you're married with this person, you're trying to figure out how to heal this. There may be a need to separate in some kind of capacity in order for your higher selves to communicate through this. Some of you, again, intuition here. There could have been some burdens on that intuition that weren't allowing this because you were refusing to trust your intuition. You may be also feeling like there was some situations that you were ignoring. And I feel like a part of that too, because you weren't expressing yourself, was leading to that Three of Swords. Death energy is talking about that transformation. So there's a rising. Something is rising in the circumstance, and I don't just mean physically and passionately, but also in general with moving forward, getting back on that horse, having that conversation, having that communication, maybe meeting face to face. Some of you, there's distance involved, but there's this need to have this illumination. This truth is going to help you see things from a different perspective. This passion is something you can't ignore. This could be a new passionate conversation, or just, you just let your bodies do the talking. You're going to know how that resonates because we got that big wand energy coming through. But again, there's some kind of change. There's some kind of ending. Some of you may be leaving, like I said, a family marriage dynamic. Some of you are also moving into this new direction. There is a shift. A big shift is happening, but it's leading to this new beginning because you're rising up into this higher self. Like you're raising your vibration, and as you're raising your vibration, you're finding healthier ways to communicate, better ways to express yourself. I feel like your dreams, you've been having a lot of nightmares for it. Why do I feel like something happens in your dreams and it triggers you? Okay, so just a heads up. If the dream them does something, the real them didn't. Okay, I feel like I have to say that for someone. And sometimes you have like these fears, and then your subconscious manifests them into a dream, and then you wake up and you're like, oh my God, that's what they did, because they did it in your dream because it was so real and so and so that's what I'm saying. Like, don't be mad at the real them for the dream them, or vice versa. But there could be some kind of communication here. There could be some kind of expression. There's a lot of passion, though. There's a strong, passionate desire for you. The only thing is that there's no cups. But I feel like there's no cups yet because you're still getting through that there's like this negotiation. There's like this choice, right? You're wanting to gain that stability. You're wanting to choose this direction, but you're both surveying. There's a, okay, it's not like they have you under surveillance, but whoa. Some of them may have an ex, or you may have someone else that's kind of keeping tabs in some way. Or this is something that they're worried about, having this new beginning, having this new energy. Someone is settling stuff before they move towards you. This person is seeing that, or they know that there is like a toxic person in your environment or a toxic situation in your environment, but there is this passion, there's this love, there's this desire, but for some reason it's like this protection. You are also being divinely protected at this time from situations or lower vibrations. So for whatever reason, the separation is actually a blessing in disguise, because it's creating the opportunity for you to both do your shadow work in order to come together. Once you do that shadow work, you have that clearing so that that vibration elevation happens. And sometimes that person and you can meet on the same level, and sometimes you can't. So just know that you are having that clarity and you are having that new energy come forward that's going to allow you to have these changes. All right. Taurus, this was interesting. You could be moving though. I feel like there could be some anger or frustration about moving or relocating, because you both have different choices here. You both are either not on the same page and that's the heartbreak, or there's a need to have this hangman energy is talking about needing to see the situation from a different perspective. You both are wanting to fight for this though. They want to fight for this. They want to fight for you. They want to show you their interest, but they're also hurting and upset about whatever this is. And I feel like in one way too, it's bringing out that abandonment. It's bringing out those fears. It's bringing out some kind of trigger. That's why we have this energy. That's why we have this difficulty coming in. So speak honestly, speak truthfully, speak clearly. There's nothing better than honest, clear communication, because then there's no room for mistakes. There's no room for misunderstandings when someone is telling you exactly how they feel. Thank you so much. But a toxic cycle is clearing, a new beginning is happening, and your intuition is leading you and guiding you, and you are reconnecting in some kind of way with this person on a higher level. And that also happens through allowing that negative stuff to change. You have to let go of something, or this person is letting go of that to have this victory with you. It could be depression, mental state too, because the Ten of Swords wanted to pick out. You might have a lot of Aries in your chart, and that's why I feel there's a lot of Aries energy with the Mars energy coming through. So check your Mars placements and see what that's doing. If you don't know about that, guys, I also do astrology chart readings on my website. You can book those separately as well. And we can definitely look into that. There's a big change. You're shifting your mindset, and that's what's going to help you get more solid and more stable. And there you are, Queen of Pentacles energy, sitting in your power. Taurus, this is a little longer, but I wanted to make sure you get this. This person sees you as the person they want to be with, but someone is really, really struggling, and there could have been betrayal, or this is like fear of betrayal, fear of whatever, trust issues, abandonment issues, just fears of deception because of previous situations. Okay? So I hope that gives you a little clarity, but there's an honest truth, a new cycle, a new beginning, easing the mind, ending of that kind of fearful phase. This is like lack, scarcity mindset. This person is just scared. You're both just scared. That's why it's triggering those insecurities. That's why that nightmare, if you have one, I'm not putting it in your head, but if you have something like this would be your worst nightmare, right? Like if anything like that, it's kind of pushing on those buttons. So Taurus, they feel like you leaving, or you moving away to follow your dreams, or you receiving this attention or recognition, or you being right. Like, you know things that they don't know how to explain, and that kind of freaks them out. Like, in lack of a better word. There's that energy. So Taurus, I hope you get what you need from this. How do they feel about you, though? They know that there is a divine intuitive energy that is pulling the two of you together. They see you as someone who they do want to have this victory with, or this person sees you as maybe even a catalyst for change in their life, that they are willing to let go of those cycles, that they are willing to take that leap of faith into the unknown, that they are willing to embark on this adventure with you. They do feel that you are significant, important, and they want to have this new start with you. They know, and you know too. So hopefully that is going to give you some clarity. I don't know why my ears are burning, so that goes in both ways, but there is definitely something that you need to trust, and you're also ignoring some things. So make sure that you're getting that clarity either way. So Taurus, thank you so much. Make sure, again, you're following on all the platforms, and only trust the links that we provide in the bio. Thank you so much for your time and energy. As always, stay safe, God bless, love and light, and we'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye.